How you doing? Welcome to episode 1. What if Kabam was honest and transparent? So I will be representing Kabam as Kabam Reno. We're going to be answering questions from the community. So I saw this post on YouTube. So basically, when it comes to the next Battlegrounds, they're going to increase your roster or your deck size from 30 to 40. So that's what Kabam is going to do. So what the community is question of the day is for this episode is why did Kabam increase the deck from 30 to 40? That's the community's question. As Kabam Reno, I'm going to answer it with honesty and transparency and unfiltered. So, why did we feel like we needed to increase the deck from zone 40? Well, because uh, we gave such a big advantage for pay to win players, also known as whales, when it comes to the banquet event, and they feel like there's really no point having 107-star rank forwards in their roster. So it doesn't really. We want them to feel appreciated after spending thousands of dollars in the banquet event. So we decided to give them a bigger edge when it comes to battlegrounds by increasing their roster to 40 uh, from 30 so they can use their 7-star rank force. I want to be actually make that a correction so they could have a deck with 35 7-star rank 4 sig 200 and 4 7-star rank 5 sig 200 and a 7-star rank 6 Punisher. Let me just show you what I mean. So we just felt like when it comes to the whales, they just really don't have the edge that we want them to have to make them feel happy after spending thousands of dollars in the banquet event. So we want them to give a bigger edge so they can beat up on free-to-play players and smaller accounts. Okay, let's answer more questions from the community. So, don't you think that would push away free to play players and small players' account? Well, Kabam Reno. As Kabam Reno, well, we don't really care about free to play players since they don't spend money on the game. And when it comes to low spenders, we feel like they don't really contribute much to the game. So we don't really care about them either. So we expect when it comes to the top 1% of players, we expect them to carry the game for us for the few more years we have left. Well, thank you. Well, there you go. That's me. This is Kabam Reno being honest and transparent, unfiltered version. Thank you. So there you go, folks. That's coming from Kabam Reno. He's thank you for your honesty and transparency. So they feel like when it comes to Kabam, they pretty much said that this game with a few years, couple years, whatever it has left, they feel like the top 1% of players can carry the game. That's why it looks like it. That's why they're going with the 40 deck, uh, giving the pay to win players a bigger edge. They feel like when it comes to the the big whales, they're so far gone. They're suffering from huge FOMO that they're not going to leave the game, and and the people that are gonna be like the bottom top 1%, they're either gonna just they have to force themselves to spend more money in the game. They figure that. So they since most of the free to play players and the small whales would probably quit when it comes to battlegrounds because most people don't like losing, okay? And they would just quit when it comes to battlegrounds. So they're expecting you either to spend more money if you're in the bottom top 1%. That's what it looks like. And Kabam knows when it comes to these huge FOMOs that are too far gone, like KT1. I've talked to KT1 as well. Like, he can whine and complain about the game. And Kabam knows this already. Kabam knows he's not going to quit MCOC, okay? He's going to probably, trick his followers, if he hasn't done it already, to give him more money so he can spend more money in the game, so he can be competitive in Battlegrounds. He might be able to pull a legacy and try to lie to people and saying like, "Oh, I'm spending $70,000 so I can win Battlegrounds," which is a complete lie. So he probably gonna trick his uh, followers. You know, there are people that are suckers. I mean, nice people. I mean, that gives him money. So who knows? Maybe that's what these people are gonna do, so they can stay competitive. I don't know, but that's it. You heard it from Kabam Reno. That's why they decided to increase the deck to 40 instead of from 30. Thank you.